game kind of shit itself and just wouldn't load. But I think it's okay now. I think there's a problem with one of the mods, so hopefully it's kind of sorted now anyway.
Hey, watch it. I know your family's always.
So yeah, plenty of mods on. Obviously my white one is not standard. Plus there's this dude here. The game overall just looks like a million times better, I think. It's annoying though, because I've got like all these mods for everything, but I can't seem to make these textures look any better. They still look like they did when the game first, you know, came out 11 years ago.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you first.
There's a really good spell in here.
So, you were in Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now?
Yeah, he has these spells.
Dragon, take a look.
Where is it? Oh.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
These spells are fantastic. It's the most pointless spell. Okay, no worries, Leyland. I'll hope to catch up with you soon.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me, suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar.
Hey Callum, I'm alright. I've had quite a few things going on recently, and today's my daughter's birthday as well. She's 1 today, but I've not been able to see her, so that was pretty heartbreaking, but hopefully I'll be able to see her soon.
Seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me,
but other than that, things are okay. So, how are you doing? Everyone good? Like I said, I haven't seen her myself. I haven't been able to see her. I haven't seen my daughter for 6 months. Really hoping that will get fixed at some point, but yeah. But it will get sorted at some point. It's just taking forever for things to work, you know. Ah, cool. How are you finding sixth form? Thank you. It will, like I say, things will work out at some point, you know.
finally agreed to send you back to River.
Yes, House. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon? Is that it? I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is.
I know that feeling. I obviously I work nights full time, and obviously I've still got all of my animals. I haven't been able to do any YouTube videos recently because I've lost my phone, and my phone is my two-step, so like authentication. So I can't actually log into my YouTube at the moment, so I'm locked out of it, which is a pain. And I'm been looking into doing entomology degree as well. It was something I was going to do previously when I was with Steph and never did, so I'm going to look into doing that now. I think it'd be good to, you know, be able to have that. That's a low one. There is a which one is this? I'm gonna quick save before I do this, because it's probably gonna like mess my game up. No, awesome dude, thank you. I appreciate you know, the commitment, you know. Hopefully you've been able to, you know, to learn a thing or two, you know. That's that spell kind of sends you pretty high. So what animals do you keep then? Oh, nice. What's your like? There you go, John. What's your favourite tarantula? The Zenithis is a special kind of spider. I do really like those. That's good. It'd be you know, quite good for you if you're able to find a male so you can breed. You know, that'd be quite exciting for you. How about scorpions? Which scorpions do you have? I've actually been meaning to do a video on my scorpion update for a while. The scorpion with the blue death veining beetles. But that communal's doing really, really well. Oh, the Hetametras, yeah. I like those. You can't go wrong with those. The so where I live in the Isle of Sheppey, or on the Isle of Sheppey rather, there's a it's actually a species of scorpion that lives here on the island. It's the only species of scorpion in the UK, and they're obviously invasive species, and they're called Tetratrichobothyrus. What is it? Tetratrichobothyrus flavi. I can't remember what the species is. Oh, what's the species name? Flavicalis, I think it is. Anyway, the genus is like I say, Tetratricho bothers, and they're like a dwarf species, and they live in these walls in Sheerness, which is basically where I live. And I went out with Emma probably about like 2 weeks or so ago now, and yeah, we went and we found some of these scorpions. I think we found about 8 of them, so that was pretty yeah, that was pretty cool. So they are black with like yellow legs and a yellow tail. They're really cool looking spiders. Only very small, probably about as, you know, I don't know, as big as your thumb kind of thing. But it's still really cool. No, I didn't go to the Northern show, unfortunately, just because of my situation at the time. I went to the Western show in Brighton. No, not Brighton. Bristol. Sorry. And there's a show coming up on Sunday in Bedford, which is the Eastern show, which I'm hopefully going to be going to. So that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I know what you mean about sort of like lonely. It's if you don't know people that sort of are into keeping tarantulas and things. It's you know, it kind of sucks when you have no one to talk to. It's one of the reasons I get on with this lady Emma so well. Yeah, she became a very good friend of mine, and because she lives so local to me, we meet up like, you know, quite regularly, and you know, go for meals and things, and we just talk about like, you know, spiders and, you know, tarantulas and stuff. It's nice, you know, to have someone that you can talk to in person about it, because, you know, other people kind of, when I want to talk about things, kind of look at me like I'm some kind of weirdo, you know. Where I work, there's they found a Huntsman spider at work, and they ended up just like, they killed it, and I was like, you know, why did you kill it? You know, it's, you know, they don't really understand it. But I'm not even often sure what kind it was. Someone thought it might have been a wolf spider, but, you know, based on the description that I was given of it, I believe it's a huntsman. Yeah, I love huntsmen as well. I've not got one at the moment. I had the Heteropoda velocila, but that died, unfortunately. It matured as a male and it was gone in basically no time, which is, you know, big shame. But hopefully I might be able to get one next week, or maybe at the show, because the spider shop have got some really nice black and fire ones. And thank you for the kind wishes. It was yeah, do my best to sort of stay strong and focus on the end goal, you know. Things are difficult, things haven't been getting easier, things are getting a lot more complicated, but you know, at some point I've got to have a little bit of good luck, you know. It's just kind of feel like I'm fighting a battle by myself, you know. A £90 mystery box would be really good. Which company is that? Is that with the Spider Shop, or like Portsmouth or somewhere? Yeah, I know I'm not alone, but it still sucks, you know. Like, you know, today I really wanted to see my daughter. Like, so pissed off when they were like, you know, when I was told that I couldn't see her. It's like, yeah, it's fucking bullshit to be fair. But, you know, I've been told by plenty of people, don't kick off, don't, you know, just, you know, go with it and things will work out, you know. That's what that's basically what I'm trying to do. And yes, Fireshot mystery boxes are always worth the money. I know a lot of people think that I'm quite biased towards the Spider Shop because of my, you know, because of how well I get on with them and things like that, like being friends. But the reason that I am like that with them is because they've always been so good to me, and you know, I personally vouch for them. You know, their mystery boxes are, you know, they are the best, I think, really. It's a shame about the centipedes. They hang on, snake whale. I've got my Merepai, and it's you know, absolutely fantastic to keep. It's basically a yeah, I can kind of understand that as a, you know, as a parent, I can understand why they don't want centipedes, because of course, you know, they're a different kind of invert to, you know, to keep. You know, to be honest, you know, like with my the Scolopendra Merepai that I have, I wouldn't advise that to be kept by, excuse me, by children, just because it's so big. It's really, really fast, and obviously very aggressive as well. Apparently that skeever's blind, but at least, you know, when you're older, yeah, that's a real good way to be. You know, practicing gratitude's always good anyway, but you know, being able to you know, understand where they're coming from, and oh, so sorry. Bit more than wounded.
You, over here.
But yeah, when you're older, you'll be able to
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
you'll be able to get on when you've got your own place or whatever, you know, and you'll have, you know, years of experience as well, which will obviously will be good for you, especially if you've already kept like hunts and spiders as well. You know, keeping your huntsmans and then your old worlds. It's all kind of good practice really for keeping sort of centipedes and, you know, other inverts that are maybe not suitable for beginners. I think a lot of people, especially people that are newer to the hobby, want to keep all the, you know, the big bad things straight away when they don't have the experience, and unfortunately that's when, you know, things go wrong. You know, they get, you know, tagged or things escape. But you seem quite sensible, to be fair. No, that's cool, man. You'll appreciate it as well, because you've had to wait and you know, put the time into it as well. So, and your parents will see that you're serious about the hobby, which, you know. Oh well, I'm sure everyone can, to be fair, you know. A lot of people sort of come into the hobby, you know, get you know, loads of you know, the big bad things, and then they get bored and leave the hobby after, you know, a few months. So by the time you're able to get one yourself, you'll be much more competent, which is good. It's good that your parents are encouraging it. The camera's a bit buggy in this. Yeah, you play video games or anything yourself? Oh, that's good. You know, obviously you've not got anything. What's the most you know, defensive spider that you have? Do you have any, like, you know, old worlds or anything? Like, you know, Pokelotheria? You got 2 pokers. That's cool. I think 16 is a nice number as well, because it's you know, it's nice, manageable, you know, manageable amount, and you'll still have enough molt and things to keep it exciting, hopefully. Yeah, the thing is, having an addiction to tarantulas is a good thing. Believe me, there's always worse things you can get addicted to, you know. Hey Matt, how you doing? There's like memes on Facebook, and it's like, if you get you know, into like keeping tarantulas and things like that, you won't have enough money for drugs. So yeah, absolutely. You can't slack on the care of them, you know. At the moment, I don't have any Enzenthis at the moment. When I'm properly on my feet again, I will look at getting more of them. There's quite a few species that I do like, but I think probably, you know, the Imanis is probably one of my favourites. You kind of can't go wrong with the Imanis. Yeah, jumping spiders are intelligent, as far as spiders go. I wouldn't, you know, I don't normally handle the ones that I keep, just because, you know, they are quite small, and if they do decide to disappear, you know, that's it, they're basically gone. But they are good to keep. They're probably a really good sort of beginning spider, I'd say. Yeah, I have a lot of water spiders as well. I don't keep them in like tubs or anything. I just, you know, I feed them. You know, my tarantula diet. You know, I handle my snakes. Well, I've got at the moment. I've just got the one python at the moment. But I have yeah, I got the one python. I've got my geckos. And obviously Una, the iguana. I have her as well.
Oh.
I like milk snakes. I had a fantastic example of a corn snake when I was with my ex-partner, but obviously when we split up, the snake stayed, with her. So. It's a shame, really, but it is what it is, you know. To be honest, me losing access to my snakes is not the worst thing that I've lost in ending that relationship. Ah, okay, that's not good. Obviously, my I had a really wonderful, a wonderful gecko called Gex, very original, and I had him for 21 years. He was, absolutely fantastic. He's a really a great gecko, and I've got two now, which are also really, really good. You know, fantastic examples of of them as far as geckos go. I don't think they really get enough love. I think a lot of people obviously sway towards bearded dragons and things like that, but I think that I'll probably always I'll always have a thing for Leos. Again, when I was with Steph, we had a really nice pair of I'm not actually sure what morphs they were, but they were beautiful colours, like pink and purple, yellow, green, bit of blue. But again, when we split, like, they stayed with her, so. But it is what it is. When I've got my own place properly and I'm kind of properly sorted, I'm gonna have the best animal room going.
Yeah.
As far as teas at the moment, including slings, I've probably got about, I'm going to say probably about 120 or so, give or take. Obviously I've got the reptiles as well. Also got quite into
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azure, the goddess of twilight.
isopods. I've got massively into isopods recently, so I've got the armadillo-diadem gastroi, which are the black with the yellow speckles on them. And then I have the P. laevis orange and dairy cows as well. Yeah, I'd say Gex was 21 years old when he died, so that's a really good age for a gecko. Like, I used to work in a pet shop, and we used to tell people that, usually it's like 7 to 10 years for a leopard gecko. So he did basically just over double what people were saying was like the maximum based on care sheets and things. So that was really good. Yeah, rats. Always do well in pairs or groups, but yeah, obviously very sociable, and as a whole, that they are really nice animals.
Don't care. Leave me alone.
What do you think you're doing?
Murder! Help! Murder!
Shut up. Go away. Substrate and wood. I mean, the spider shop do pretty good, you know, so substrates and things like that. It depends what kind of substrate you're after, whether you're after just a very basic, you know, like a coir block, or whether you want to go for like a isopod mix or beetle mix, you know, like decayed leaf litter for isopods and beetles. But I get all of my stuff from the spider shop, and when I go for walks, I get I pick up like sticks and things and leaves in my bag, and then I can bake them and kind of prepare them for, or you know, boil them in boiling water for a bit, so they can be, you know, added into my, you know, communal enclosures or bioactives without any problems. I know that feeling. My car is about a month ago now. I was going out in my car, my brakes all seized up because of a problem with my ABS, and it cost me £1,000 to get that fixed, which I had to do because obviously I need my car for, you know, for work and, you know, going out and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of screwed me over last month and whatnot.
Order of the yard. Stop right there. You're going to rot.
Oh. Why is there loads of dead people in here? Yes, as far as work, no, I left funeral directing probably 2 or so years ago, over 2.5 years ago I think I left funeral directing now. Then I worked in with exotic animals for a year or so, and then I left that, and because I moved obviously after splitting up with my ex-partner. I now live on the Isle of Sheppey, and I work in logistics, so it's quite good. I enjoy it. I work with a good team. And you've never seen this. This game's like 11 years old. Of zombie games. There are zombies in this as well, like undead zombie kind of thing, you know. But yeah, this game's like 11 years old. Okay, yeah, that's probably why you haven't heard of it then.
Bring back this tablet that Farengar wants.
Oh, God. Yeah, it makes sense.
The terminology. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is... So you'll come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest
You
of
went
the
into
great
Bleak Falls
warriors?
Barrow and got that?
You know, if you've got the aptitude,
Nice work.
you should join the major
Just send me a
college.
copy.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Always down to hear stories.
Dragon, how exciting. Where was it? Whoa. Doing.
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, we don't know who can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Well, that's right. The sword coming from the south. It was false. Falser than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
So the funny thing is with ID, as you get older, you'll learn that it's basically impossible to have a good ID picture. You know,
We'll take it from here.
especially when you have like a driving
Down to the
license
barracks
and
for
they
some
expire every like
rest.
10 years, I think it is. So you have a new one,
We're left.
or like
Better
after
gather
9
some
years,
guardsmen
you've got one
down.
from like nearly a decade ago.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me.
Yeah, you'll get used to that. It's always good though when you're with other people and you're able to, you know, you kind of like compare ID with them, and then you know you have a bit of a laugh because of everyone looks terrible. So yeah, don't take it personally. It's just how it is. Are you enjoying, you know, school and things? I bet he was. Did you have a laugh at your friend's idea as well?
Be careful.
I enjoy biology. I think biology and physics were my two favourite sciences. I enjoyed chemistry as well, but what's your favourite science? Yeah, that's good. Do you want to work with animals as a career? Is that like something that you're aiming to do? No, entomology. No, that's really good. Let's say I've got a friend called Emma, who lives on the same island as me. We spend quite a bit of time together. She's a tarantula keeper as well, and we're well, basically we're both sort of looking at you know, we were talking at around her place the other week about whether to do entomology or arachnology, and she wants to do entomology and specialise in tarantulas, which she said would be good for me. But then I also thought I'd like to, if I, you know, to be an arachnologist would be, you know, pretty special as well, you know. I mean, if I had the time for it, I'd love to do a arachnology degree, and then do no, there's much more exciting species to look into, you know. But yeah, like arachnology, and especially obviously for the tarantulas. But if I was going to do the entomology, I would be looking to do like isopods. So it's one of my goals this year is to kind of get that started, you know. I think my thing at the moment is like, I know all the information, you know, I'm pretty sort of clever with when it comes to, you know, tarantulas and invertebrates and things. But it'd be nice to have it on paper, you know. I don't even know where the fuck this guy is.
overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to sort of teach things, you know, to do with, you know, things, you know, being able to sort of teach to do with like entomology would be pretty cool. I think I'd be pretty good at it, you know. I think I would anyway. People tell me I would, but you know, I'm fairly good at standing and talking to people, you know. But where did I meet you? Was it at a show or?
Isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one, according to the old legends. Only the dragonborn the way the dragon.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Did I don't know if it was you or not. Did you give me a beetle in resin? It might not have been you. I can't remember. I meet a lot of people, to be fair. No, I appreciate that. I'm actually not that exciting in real life, to be honest. I'm quite the opposite. It's I think it's probably a bit of a letdown. You know, people meet me and like, oh, okay, that's underwhelming. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I mean, if I, you know, am able to sort of like inspire anyone to look after, you know, invertebrates and things, then that's good. That's basically all I want, really, you know. I think one of my goals as well is in the future I want to join the BTS committee and you know, be part of that. And obviously go to the you know, maybe do a talk or lectures and things. I go to down in the southeast there's a club called the Invicta Arachnid Club, and they've asked me about if I'd like do a talk there, because they have like guest speakers each month. TV show, I don't actually watch TV, you know. I watch a lot of there's a few things on Netflix that I watch, and on I watch Crunchyroll, so anime is my thing. Attack on Titan, 7 Deadly Sins, but that's on Netflix. Sword Art Online, One Punch Man, quite a few. Yeah, YouTube's a really good place to learn. There's a lot of people out there that give out a lot of, you know, misinformation, which is, you know, obviously a bit of a pain, but I think most people who are serious about the hobby know which information they should kind of take in and which they shouldn't, you know. I mean, I've got loads of videos filmed, you know, to go up, but like I say, because I'm locked out of my
You're finally here.
because I'm locked out of my YouTube, I can't actually upload any of my videos, which is a shame. But
what else could it mean?
you know, there's some really good channels out there for information, you know, educational purposes, which is I think education is better than entertainment, personally, you know.
Dragon there?
Yeah, it there are certain other YouTubers, or mostly YouTuber, let's say, that every time they have their tarantulas on camera, they're always in threat posture, and I don't get that because like all of my tarantulas I can like open up the enclosures, and if anything they will just go and hide. You know? No, please. You keep you can ask away and chat. I'm more than happy to answer. You know. But it's good to be respectful, especially when you're dealing with animals, because you've got to give out the right, you know, you've got to give out the right sort of impression, I guess. You know, there's a way to have the animals and look after them correctly, and then there's doing it irresponsibly, which not only puts you at harm, but obviously also the animal. And, you know, it's not worth the risk, I don't think. It doesn't matter how much money you've got if you're buying an animal and you can kill it by dropping it. You know, it's one of the reasons I don't handle tarantulas anymore. You know. No, it is absolutely. You know, I used to do a lot of handling videos, and that's kind of what kind of made me kind of famous on YouTube in the first place. But nowadays, I don't never do any of that. You know.
There is no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
That's good.
I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000
it's good to be able to make that decision to, you know, not, you know, not kind of get involved with it, I guess.
Disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down.
But there are some really good.
They haven't seemed to care before.
Yeah, that's it. Keep, you know, I mean,
go to high
think of them as fish. That's,
what the Greybeards
yeah, like fish. You know, you look at them. You know, you remove them when you're doing maintenance in the enclosure. You feed them, you water them, remove molts, make sure their needs, however basic, are met. And that's it. I mean, I don't mind. Oh, shut up, mate. He does babble on, this guy. You know, I will, you know, sometimes get my spiders out to kind of show people that they're not going to just bite. But that's about it. I don't like to get them out and, you know, play with them, you know.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an lead the way.
Yeah, piranha are really timid. They're also interesting thing with piranhas. No one's ever been killed by piranha like what you see in, like, you know, cartoons and things and movies. And they're actually you know, more suited to a vegetarian diet than you know, than carnivorous. You know, they will eat you know, like weed and things as well. And if you put your hand in there, they won't actually just come and bite you either. You know, that's the thing. It's the same with most animals. It's misconceptions and people that you know, they read something on Facebook and then they just believe it without actually doing any kind of research themselves, you know, which is, it's not good. Yeah, sorry to call bullshit on that, but there's where I'm living at the moment, someone came into this house with like a friend, and they were talking that he's like, oh yeah, this is the guy that keeps spiders. And they were like, oh, you know, they knew someone that got bit by a spider and all their leg was like rotting off. And I'm like, no, that didn't happen. They're like, it did happen. I'm like, I'm telling you now, that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm telling you now, bullshit. And it is, you know. You know, people read things on, you know, the Daily Mail newspaper is like the worst one for it, and yeah, they just read things and believe it without actually having any you know, any evidence of it, which I find really frustrating. Same thing is you have the exact same thing with like dogs and things, which is again not it's not fair. Where's my helmet? As you can see, this is all completely legitimate. This is just a, you know, a piss around account, obviously. Nah. Yeah, Tom Moran. Tom Moran's a great guy. I have a lot of respect for him. I think everyone does, to be fair. I'm sorry that you had to sort of, you know, get rid of your collection, and that's really shit, you know. But you know, hopefully you'll be able to maybe start collecting again in the future. You know, I know it's like 'cause I'm basically in the same thing. Obviously, I'm living in a house share at the moment, but I managed to bring all my animals with me, so I got quite lucky, really. Yeah, they won't bother you and say it's all just misinformation. That's all it is. Like I said, it's still frustrating because, you know, that's what people believe, unfortunately, but there's some spiders here. Maybe you could find someone that would be able to, you know, to look after them for you for a bit. Like, I wonder whether your parents might look after them for you just while you're away, or there are people as well, if you're quite friendly with people in your like community, they may be able to you know, assist you with that as well. Oh, okay. Is Sheffield where you're from? Like, will you be moving out, or is it like, would you be able to like commute there, like daily, to attend uni? Oh, I see. That's a very good question. You know what? Probably like a panda, because basically they're thick as shit, and everyone loves them. So, and they're protected, aren't they? You know, so I think that'd be a good life. Yeah, see, I would say that, but no more if I get reincarnated as a chicken in a cage, or a cat in like a Chinese market, you know. Spiders' lives aren't actually that exciting, are they? Let's be honest. So, yeah, giant squid. But when you say getting reincarnated, would you want to get reincarnated as an animal, and also have your memories now, if that makes sense? I wouldn't mind living in the sea. Yeah, I think maybe a giant squid, because sperm whales prey upon them. So maybe a sperm whale. I think a sperm whale, if I was going to be in the sea, or the ocean. Failing that, eagle, maybe a harpy eagle. I don't think they've got any like predators. So yeah, maybe a harpy eagle, and or something like a. I like snow leopards. Actually, my favourite animal is a snow leopard. So. Yeah. I don't think there's like an easy answer for it though, is there really? You know? Yeah, memories would be, in one sense it'd be good, because it'd make picking your animal of choice, you know, okay, this was the right thing, or you'll be thinking, oh shit, I shouldn't have picked this, you know? But yeah, at the same time, you know, you'd be thinking about you know, friends and family and things, you know. That'd be quite difficult. So in that sense it wouldn't really matter, because if you did pick something and you didn't remember picking it, you'd have no knowledge of the choice you had anyway. You wouldn't know any different, would you? So a very heavy conversation for this time on a Friday night. Oh yeah, the mystery box. Yeah. Really? So what, you had a choice of a trip to Paris or a mystery box? Was it like a thing with the school or like college kind of thing? Okay, that's a really good deal. Hopefully you'll get some, you know, some good things that will make it kind of worth the while, you know? Yeah, Lee won't be doing any trips for a while, I don't think. He's got his baby's due any minute, so I don't think he'll be doing any holidays. Would you ever be interested in going and doing, yeah, like an excursion somewhere? Is that something that you'd like to do in the future? Briefly, but I don't think I got into it properly, to be honest, so... Have you played it? And do you enjoy it? Yeah, maybe I should give it a go sometime. I think I played it when I had some friends around, but we weren't really playing it. It was more of a, I don't know, it was like, we were, but not seriously. If you get me? So, maybe at some point I'll look into it. I've been playing, obviously, Skyrim a lot recently, because I've been, obviously, modding it, which is fun. And, a game called Subnautica. If you've ever played Subnautica, that's really good. Yep. He's doing a trip this year, and I think he'll be doing one next year as well. They are really, really good. I've seen a few people on social media say, oh, you can get the same thing cheaper elsewhere, but I think for what Dan offers and the way that they do it and the attention to detail, I think it's worth, you know, every penny that you spend, really. So it'd be yeah, be really good to you know, to go. He's on Instagram and Facebook. You know, he's always available to contact, or obviously Mad Mongoose as well.
Dragonborn appear at this moment in the turning of the age.
Lizzie Truss.
We will see.
I'm not, no real. To be honest, I haven't really been following politics recently.
Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
because of being pretty
Dragonborn.
preoccupied with other things, I haven't really been following anything to do with politics, you know, so, which I know I probably should,
I am
but
Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
yeah, I've got enough
We are honored. We
I've
will
got
do our
enough
best to
stress
teach you
in life at the
to use
moment
your
without
gift
worrying
to
about
fulfill your destiny. That is for
you know,
to
without worrying
discover.
about politics.
We
And you're
can
right,
show
yeah,
you the way,
certainly not the first
not
choice,
your
but
destination.
I think really they're all the same, really.
You have shown, but without
Yeah, they all
training,
promise
you have
everything and
already taken
don't really
the first steps
deliver. But
towards
again, I haven't been following it, so I'm not even sure what
into a tomb. Shout.
the
Now let us see
situation
if
is.
you are willing and able to learn.
You know,
When you shout,
they're
you
all
speak
greedy.
the voice of
So,
dragon. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words.
how are you? What do you think?
As you master each word, your
There we are.
shout will become progressively stronger.
Hey, Robbie,
Master
how you doing? You okay?
Einarth will now teach you roll,
Yeah, things are all right.
second word
You
in
know how things are.
unrelenting force.
You know,
Roll means balance in the dragon tongue.
the thing with me, I will happily discuss politics without worrying that my opinions or that someone else, you know, like, I won't fall out over a difference of opinion when it comes to politics. I had one friend who stopped talking to me because we were of different, you know, we followed different political parties, you know. But
But learning a word of power is only the first step.
hopefully,
You must unlock its
you know,
means of constant practice.
things will work out alright anyway for the country and the world, to be fair, not just England, but obviously with everything going on in
As
Ukraine and Russia.
You can absorb
You know.
a slain dragon's life force and not
Oh.
direct.
Hang on, let's go grab my laptop. Gotta send a message.
Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of rope. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Yeah, it's it's frustrating because he was one of my best friends all through school. But
Well done. Again.
yeah, different political party. You know, he was just like, "Oh, you're wrong, you're wrong." I'm like, "That's my opinion." Like, yeah, I'm gonna fall out with it, you know. But that was it. I haven't spoken to him for,
You learn quickly.
I don't know, 13, 14 years now, I think.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show
Very
great
frustrating.
promise. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
Yeah, the thing is, you can have a debate, disagree, and then afterwards you just sort of get on with it and go back to normal. You haven't got to, you know, fall out over it. But I have some very good friends, yeah, especially through like spiders and YouTube. That's where some of my you know, some of my hopefully the friends that will will stay with me, you know. Spark something, as in what way? Andrew Tate, honestly, I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing that's to do with another politics thing, I'm guessing. But yeah, honestly, doesn't ring any bells. Although it's been a long day, to be honest, with stuff going on. Yeah, so I haven't seen them for a long time. We do still talk, obviously, but I haven't seen them obviously because of yeah, obviously moving down to Kent. You know, we're about sort of 3 or so hours away. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to, you know, get him on the stream at some point, and you know, both of them maybe do some. You know, maybe do some kind of a horror game.
Quick mastery of a new
I've also got the new Amnesia as well.
I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
I can't remember what it's called now, but I got it ages ago.
You will get. You are not. Retreat. Remain true to the way of the body.
Yeah, I played Dying Light. That's the one where you play as survivors and some kind of a murderer, isn't it? I played Outlast. I think I played Outlast with Dan and that. I'm thinking about getting the new okay, I guess I'm okay, I'm thinking of something else then no, I don't think I played that one, but I think the next games I want to get, I don't mind zombie games. I quite like, I'm obviously big fan of Resident Evil, so I wouldn't mind playing The Village at some point. I have, like say, Amnesia Rebirth, I think it's called, which I need to play that. That looks fucking terrifying. Also, there's a few games on my Switch that I want to get. Obviously Breath of the Wild 2, you know, Tears of the Kingdom, when that comes out. and the Pokemon Snap game that they just remade. I wouldn't mind that as well, and the new either Pokemon, probably Violet, but you know, yeah, I'm thinking I might do a stream of the Amnesia for Halloween, because at the moment, like I say, because I can't upload any videos to YouTube because of me being locked out of it, the only way that I can actually, which I figured out recently, is I can do live streams like this, and this is essentially the only way that I can sort of talk to my audience at the moment, which is you know, a little bit rubbish if I'm honest, but it's hardly the hardly the end of the world kind of thing. Why did you tell me to go that way? I could make a new channel, but then I obviously have to start all over again, which is just hassle. So it's not a permanent thing. It'll just be probably for you know, maybe another week or so until I get my phone back, and then once I got my phone back, I'll be able to log back into YouTube and carry on. I've actually got videos uploaded to my YouTube, but they're unlisted, so I've literally just got to make them private, make them public, which is, you know, really annoying. But
Izmi, you did it! You killed the dragon.
not the end of the not the end of the world. I'm going to wait a bit, you know. I think I've not had any sort of problems. I've still got some updates to give as far as you know, breeding and sort of like sling updates, molt updates. And like I said, at some point I wouldn't mind trying to get a video of the scorpions on the island. Is he friendly? Yes. Don't worry about your spelling, dude. Seriously, I'm not gonna sit here and judge because of that at all. Just nice to have a chat, you know, about you know, animals and stuff. Nah, like I say, I don't judge people anyway, and I know what you're saying anyway, so it's not a, you know what I mean, it's not an issue. I've got quite a few friends with you know, different sort of strains of autism, and it's never been a problem. So there's something in there that I want to try and get. Yeah, I've done a few shorts. And they do okay, to be fair. Like, I did one of my iguana, I think it was, and that got like, you know, a few thousand views in like no time at all, you know, like 5,000 views, which was pretty good. I am going to get that letter. Yeah, I've had whip scorpions. I actually got one at the last show I went to, which was, I think it was Damon Medius, but unfortunately when I actually did the video, it wasn't looking great and it was dead the next day, so I had to, you know, I didn't include that in the actual sort of file, you know. Yeah, do it, Cole. I thought about doing the same, to be fair. Just I've got quite a few sort of videos that I think I could sort of make into nice little short videos, you know, some of my popular ones. And not just that, I've got loads of cool stuff from my travels, like when I was in Africa and Guatemala, Iceland. I think they'd be sort of quite good. So I think that's quite normal for them, though, to be honest. I'm not sure why they are like that at times, you know, a bit fussy, but they're certainly pretty cool to keep, you know. Yeah, I think a lot of people are more into teas or, you know, the true spiders, or like odd things. Yeah, people kind of have that thing that they kind of like more, I guess. But the good thing with whip scorpions is a lot of people that are really into them. Michael Osina, he's massive kind of Vinegarine fan, you know. Hey Petty, how you doing? He gave it really quick. My first tea I got, I don't know, like 13 years ago, 14 years ago, something like that. It was sold as a female G. rosea. It was a male G. portery. Kept completely wrong, you know, but that was my introduction to keeping tarantulas, so. Yeah, too petty. Yeah, I'm good. Well, I'm alright, I guess. Got a few things going on, a bit stressful, but trying to just, you know, get by, I guess, and move on with things. Yeah, just start playing Skyrim. Let's sit. Sat here, just having a chat with a couple of friends, and that's it. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't have a Therophosa as your first T. I mean, they're great spiders, but not for beginners. Hey Ian, how you doing? If I'm going to keep one T for the rest, one game, sorry, for the rest of my life, I don't know. I think this would probably be a very good contender for that, just because there's so much to do in this game, and the amount of mods that are coming out for it constantly. You know, it's always, you know, there's always new things to do in it. You know. Yeah, that guy was a little bit blushed, I think. Do you not know which it is out of the two? I mean, obviously they're both pretty similar anyway, so it's not. Oh, okay. If you're unsure of it, I can tell by looking, to be fair, so. Oh, okay. In that case, then forget what I said. I'm sorry to hear that, though.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Divine safe, Skull.
Mind yourself.
Good morning.
Oh, they patched it.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yeah, but the if the carapace is pink or pink-ish, but everything else is kind of darker or more grey, then more than likely there'd be a portrait.
When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Find them.
Yeah, I just kill everything in this game.
Looking to hire a boat?
Yeah, it's always a shame when any pet dies. Obviously, people don't really understand it when spiders die because they think, well, it's just a spider. Why are you know, so upset or whatever? But it is kind of sad still, you know. No, I haven't. I always wanted a tokay gecko. Actually, little story for you. When I was younger, I went to a pet shop and the tokay gecko was actually the one that I wanted, but they kind of got it out of the enclosure with it screaming at me, and then my mum was like, "No, you're not having that," and so I ended up getting geckos, and that's basically how. You know how that happened. So, and then since I never got one. I'd like to. I mean, the walruses, yeah. Again, that's one of those things. I think when I'm on my feet properly and I'm kind of living by myself and I've got like my own animal room, then I will probably look into getting some tokay geckos and other cool things, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in getting some though, because I think they're really beautiful. I know you can actually tame them as well. It just takes quite a lot of time and work, but I definitely think it would be worth it to have a tame gecko, you know. Why Plymouth? Yeah, you get plenty of flesh wounds. To be fair, I got bit by my iguana a few weeks ago and that really hurt. No, the spider shop are West Wales, so as far west as you can go. A place called Cardigan, they're from there, so if you were to move to Plymouth you'd end up in the wrong place. It's a very expensive mistake to make. My first animal purchase. Well, to be honest, because I live, you know, I'll be living alone anyway. I don't have a girlfriend yet. I mean, you know, there's someone that I'm interested in, but you know, nothing kind of happening, I guess, which is if fine. You know, I'm okay with that. But because I'll be living by myself, probably get a you know, probably a dog, I think. Because you know, be good to have the company. So yeah, probably a dog of some kind, like an Alsatian or you know, a collie or a Labrador, something like that. The Invert show in Coventry, yes, I will definitely be going there. The date of that show is the... sorry, I didn't think I was moving then. It's the 9th of October. So, because I have family in the Midlands, my plan is to probably go up to the Midlands, see... No, 9th, I think. I'm sure it's the 9th. Sunday the 9th of October. Yeah. Because the, obviously that's where I used to be from, near Birmingham, so I'm going to be going up and seeing my friends and family for, you know, a couple of days, which I could do with, and then I'll be going to the show on the Sunday, so I'm quite looking forward to it, to be honest, just to, you know, bit of time away.
You talk to Ed Brothers. DJ has... You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
Fine. Yeah, I'll definitely see you there. I don't think I'll be going the night before. Like I say, just 'cause I'm probably going to try and spend the extra night with my family. But I will be at the show definitely. Hopefully I'll be at the one on Sunday. And then obviously then there's the show in the end of November as well. So... which would be, you know, that'd be a really good show. The Brighton one's always fantastic, so... I do like Eminem, yeah. I have quite a varied taste in music, so yeah. Eminem. I like a lot of like death metal, classical, like Lindsay Sterling. Huge fan of her. Yeah, Metallica, and I listen to pretty much everything apart from mumble rap. I can't be doing with that. Oh, him. Man, I haven't heard him for ages. That's, what's that song he does? Wings of a Butterfly. And, he did another song. Dun, 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 dun. I can hear the song in my head, but, it's been ages since I've heard that. Oh, Eminem. I thought you liked him. I was gonna say, God, I haven't heard of. There's actually a guy or a band called Him, and they were really, really good. Like, I don't know, like 16 years ago. They were really good, you know. But yeah, it's like the year you were born, isn't it? So, wow, I feel old now. And it's reminded me of him. I'm actually listening to some of his music now. It's kind of like, it's a bit kind of emo-y, to be honest, but I mean, it's alright. It's a bit like, I know. I feel old. I would say him's kind of a bit like the Rasmus, if you know of those. The Rasmus are really good. I am definitely showing my age though.
They can't turn Uncle Rob here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go
Get
home.
on with
Go
it!
home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is stunned
Get
at the
on
traitor's
with
help.
it!
Best she know now, Outlaw.
All right. Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torring. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Traitor! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torring. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Cut him down.
Very well, Rogver. Bow your head.
Well, I still feel old, you know.
On this day, I go to Sonnengar.
Some gate guard you are.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I expected more.
Yeah, I'm only, you know, I'm only 32.
Careful with that.
Can like,
It shouldn't have been like this.
just fix it back on.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys. Damn shame, Rogver. You're a good.
Need something? This one needs something?
Huh?
Yeah, very similar age.
What do you need?
Hey, wanna play tag?
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
I didn't see that dragon there then. I think in a minute I'm gonna wrap this stream up. It's only getting quite late now.
Good afternoon.
I need to go and get a drink and some food and things. This was just a spur of the moment stream, you know. No, I haven't seen that. Is it any good? Is it any good? Do you guys watch any other kind of anime or anything?
If you have business, please, because that's what traitorous cowards do when Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he just
And so he came before my husband, and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something at... When Ulfric unleashed such fury, that is all I will say. For it grieves me to... Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is... This land is riven by war. Only then will I take my rightful place. A question I am all too familiar. They worry that Tullius is so the real trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Oh, hello. Just tidying up. For solitude.
The only one out of those that I like enjoy personally is Seven Deadly Sins. I've seen Tokyo Ghoul as well. I didn't mind that one, that was pretty good. I'm a big fan of Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online.
Need something?
That kind of thing. I've just been rewatching Breaking Bad, but you probably never even heard of that because you're too young. So. Really? Yeah. Attack on Titan's probably my favourite anime.
How can I assist?
As I say, along with Sword Art Online. They're fantastic. Yeah, if you get a chance. If you get a chance, I'd recommend it. So, anyways, I'm going to end it here, guys, because I've been streaming now for nearly 2 hours, and it's quite late. I'm going to go in. No, I've not seen Lucifer. I've heard of it. I think it's on Netflix, but not got around to it, you know. No, I will. Cheers, Cole. Like I said, it's because at the moment I'm locked out of my YouTube. I can't. What the hell is going on with you? I can't. I can't upload my actual spider videos. So this is essentially the only way that I can. The only way that I can still do videos, you know. But I will be streaming again. I might do maybe some Nautica or something in the future. A low God, these are massively low poly. Oh shit. Well, to be honest, I'm actually off work for a few days anyway. I think Sunday I'm going to the show, so I'll probably won't stream. So I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, not Sunday. I think I'm out on Tuesday as well. So, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I might do, like I say, Subnautica tomorrow. It'll be an unmodded, actual kind of, you know, a serious playthrough of that. But it's a good game if you've ever heard of it. So, I'll if you got me on Instagram, I'll probably put a post up on Instagram with you know, with the time and that I'm going to be on. So yeah, thanks for joining me anyway, guys, and thanks for chatting. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow when I next stream. All right. All the best. Take care. Yeah, please do. I'll I always keep my eye on my Instagram. I haven't been posting much on there just because of, you know, okay, things going on, you know. But that's one social media that I do still have access to. So yeah. So guys, take care everyone.